Hey everyone, and welcome back to Quark Survival. So today is episode 2, and I'm planning to get some cool things done. I'm pretty hyped for this episode. I've got some chicken in my hands, I'm shuffling it around. Pretty excited for what we're going to do today. So let me quickly give you a short rundown of what I'm planning to do. So the first thing I'm planning to do today is work on my new base. And yes, I kind of abandoned the house that we worked on last episode over there. So I'm going to create a new in-cave sort of base thing. Before the sun sets, I gotta finish talking. So, over here is Chili's house, and we're also gonna install in Chili's house one of those redstone doors that I created in last episode. I thought it was a pretty neat design, and he seemed to like it as well. So I think I'm gonna install one of those in his base as well, and then we'll do some short work on the slime farm to improve it. But it looks like it's gonna be night soon, so let me quickly move my bed. But anyway, I've set up a little bit of an area here so we can start working, and I want to create some sort of inside of a mountain base, and this is one of my first things that I built when I started making bases, and I want to go back to it because I liked having a little bit of a glass porch and stuff. So I'm going to do that, and it's going to be facing over there towards the middle. I also have an iron farm that I worked on in between the two episodes, but that's not going well, so just pretend that doesn't exist. But anyway, we're going to start work on here. So I created a grass path already here. I was planning on using some leaf blocks and things to make it more interesting. And I have a texture pack that does this kind of leaf thing. So I think it'll look pretty cool. So I'm going to start by kind of decorating this whole thing in foliage. Because one of the main things when you're doing some sort of base build is to have a lot of leaves. Because it just makes it look better for some reason. And I learned this when I was creating a server spawn a long time ago for an old server. And I just used a bunch of leaves and it made it look pretty legendary. So I'm gonna do the same thing for this, and look at how much better it's looking already. Okay, we're gonna grab some shears here, but I think it's looking pretty good so far. I was planning on using some snow blocks because as you can see there's a bit of snow right there, but I don't know how I'm gonna execute that. Execute. I can't speak English whenever I start recording these videos. I'm also gonna use some coarse dirt in here to make it look like it's somebody stepped over the path and it's impossible to recover the path or something like that. I think it gives you a nice style. And I also want to try using these planks here. Let's see where we have them. Spruce wood. Okay, so I'm gonna create some spruce wood planks, and these have a nice brown color, which will go along well with the dirt. So look at this, has a nice color. I like how it looks. Okay, and then we're also gonna throw some in over here. I think we'll be fine if we throw in one here. Looks pretty nice. I'm also going to get some more grass over here so we can put them on the coarse dirt, because I think it'll look pretty nice. Let's see. I'd love to have some ferns, but I can't really find any at the moment. So when I find them, I'll replace these. But look at that. Look at that entrance already. I think we're going to need to sleep. Let's see. I'll tell Chili if he can sleep. But we'll hop into bed. And yeah, so I'm going to quickly carve out the inside of my base a little bit more. And I'm planning to have a big storage system inside of it as well. But for today, we're just gonna start decorating the outsides to make it look a little better. Alright, so one more thing I just thought of. We can actually use some pebbles and things. Oh, hey, Chili, how you doing? We can use some pebbles around here to add more of a trampled down feeling. For example, someone threw rocks at it. I'm gonna throw some pebbles down here at the side of the mountain as well, so we can create a nice looking appearance here. I think these grass paths actually look really good no matter where you put them for the most part. I mean, just don't overuse them too much, but I've always had a good experience with these. I like the nice golden color. It's just it's an interesting mix with all the other colors that we have, because this is gonna have a lot of brown and a lot of these kind of colors. Speaking of which, I'm gonna start probably digging out right here, because I wanna create a redstone door here as well. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. I might do some sort of water door or something like that. Nothing too fancy, because I don't even know how to build one of those 3x3 doors. I was thinking we could do some overhangs on this area to make it look more like a cave. So for example, if we had something like this going around here, and then some stones and slabs and spruce and things. So let's say we had a little bit of an overhang here, and then we'll quickly dig out this top area here. And then I think we can put some spruce, okay, this is cobblestone, but some cobblestone stairs and things all around the top to make it look like there's stone and things. I think we can use some andesite as well. I have some in the chest. Let's see if we can grab some here. Here we go. I think some andesite will actually make it look pretty nice. So for example, if we threw some holes in here, for example, like this, And then we could throw some andesite in. And then make it look like somebody broke into the wall or like smashed their face into it because they were angry. Something along those lines should probably work fine. I'm kind of liking how that looks actually. It's looking a little bit like weathered, which is what I'm trying to look for here. So if we were to put like, instead of stone, what if we used a lot of andesite and stuff? I think I'm going to play around with this because I don't know how I want this arrangement to be. It's kind of hard to figure it out on camera, and then I'll be back with you guys once I've figured that out. So it's looking kind of nice so far. I think if we threw some slabs up here to like make it look like it's holding up the weight of this dirt, that'd be pretty nice. I think some cobblestone fences. I actually haven't used those in like forever. In fact, I don't think I've ever actually used them in the game except for like breaking through bedrock with that like one glitch that exists. Like that. Look, that looks pretty nice, I think. And then if we did something along the lines of that, like over here, and then did like a little bit of a slab block like that, I think that's actually looking pretty nice. And then we can make some sort of indentation in here. And like, let's say we did, I mean, we could do some dirt, but I don't have any coarse dirt because that's the only thing I'd be willing to use. I guess we can add some more foliage that goes onto the inside. So for example, like, there's foliage going down here. Yeah, you know what? That actually looks pretty good. So we can leave some in around the place. I think that's actually looking pretty good. So let me figure out how we're going to do this. So I think the chest area here, just a temporary chest area, is going to go over here. And we can, I guess we can create a 5-block gap right here. So we'll create a 5-block gap for a chest. And I think that should be enough for a basic storage system. So we'll quickly dig up over here. And then we'll throw some slabs on top. So my goal is kind of to make it look a little bit like it's an abandoned building somewhat, like some cave broke out right here. And I think to enhance that, we might be wanting to add some spruce stairs into here, actually. I think that'd look pretty nice. I just don't have any on hand right now, so you can't really do that, but we can craft up some chests in a second. Alright, so fairly quick progress update actually here. So what we've got is a little bit of spruce stairs in here. The chest will go here, but what I'm thinking is we can make it look like the dirt's been taking over the inside of the little house. And there's a bit of a hole in the ceiling as we created, so see a little bit of foliage over there. I think what we can do is make it look like there has been dirt that fell inside the house. So I'm going to use some coarse dirt, but I need to go quickly grab some over here because I see them at the side of this house. So we should be able to just dig some up here, and there we go. There's some dirt. Actually, this is gravel. Yeah, we're just gonna grab some of this anyway, and then we'll craft some coarse dirt. And then we should be able to create a nice little illusion like I was talking about just a second ago. So I'm just gonna quickly make a leap of faith down here. And that kind of hurt. Don't you just love it when you have enough blocks just to finish what you need? So there we go, 40 coarse dirt. That's more than enough. So under here is the area where it like fell through. So I'm thinking we're doing like 2 of these, and then we'll have a grass on one of these. You know what? I think that looks pretty good. So then we can have another one over here with some grass, which I need to grab some more of. So we'll just go ahead and... Is there really not a single grass block anywhere? I don't really want to grab my own grass, but whatever, I'll do it anyway. Oh, look at over there. There's some ferns. I think these should be useful for what we're doing. Are these double tall ferns? No, they're just normal ferns. Okay, well, we'll do fine with those. Ferns look really nice in one of these biomes, just because it's, like, native to the biome. So I think if we put a fern right here, that'd look pretty nice. And then we can replace, let's say, one of these. Oh, no, I just broke one. With that. And then we can have, like, I don't know what we're going to have over here. Probably a fish farm. But over here is going to be where our chests are going to go. So let me quickly go and craft up some chests. So we've got some of this, so we'll use half of our wood, and then... Oh, I just realized we're going to need some double chests. Okay, well, this won't be enough to do anything that we need, but for the illusion of having chests fill up the whole area, this should be enough. Okay, that's a little bit less than I thought it would be, but we're going to quickly also... What I just thought is we need a bed, so we can actually make that fish farm area that I was just talking about a bed instead. That sort of rhymed. Okay, nice. yeah, so I'll make this a bed area because in 1.13 soon there's going to be phantoms and they'll attack you if you don't sleep. So having a bed's going to be pretty crucial. So I'm going to create a little bed area over here so we can just sleep away whenever it's night, just like now. So let's see. Just tell Chili to sleep a little bit, see if he recognizes it. He's probably AFK at this point. You know, I've never actually thought I'd use jack-o'-lanterns as an actual power source or light source, but they actually look pretty nice in the ground over here. So if we just kind of throw them in here, they provide a lot of light. For some reason, it's also brighter this way, but they provide a lot of light, and they're pretty nice. And I'm going to basically eliminate having to use torches, because jack-o'-lanterns make a really nice glow, and I really like how it looks. But yeah, we have to finish up this area over here, so it's a little bit not as good as I thought it would be, but we can add some slabs. So I just realized we can use some of these slabs to make it look like, or make it blend in better, because they're like a nice brownish color, and I'm actually pretty happy with how this is going so far. So we have a little bit of like a broken in area, so somebody smashed their face into the wall, and over here we have like a little bit of I don't even know, foliage took over. Add some more foliage over here. I think it looks pretty nice. I don't know. To me it looks pretty nice at least. And then we'll have some storage system over here, which I'll probably cover up with some of these blocks to make it look a little bit less bad. I just don't like how it's not really mixed in yet, but it'll probably look better once we're actually done with it. I'll make some holes in the ceiling here, so we can also make that look like there's like leaves taking over, and then we can have them crawling down the side like that. I'd say that looks pretty nice. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. I'm gonna rotate this bed as well, and I think that's pretty good. I'll add a torch to make it. Okay, I did say I wasn't going to use torches, but I think that looks pretty good. And also a torch over there should be pretty fine. And I think that's about it for how we're going to make this look. I like it so far. Oh, there's one more thing. We can craft some buttons. That would be pretty nice. So let's add some wooden buttons here. So one there and one there. We could just press them in. And I think that's about it. That actually looks really nice. I wasn't expecting it to look this good, but I'm liking how the interior is looking. And I think for next episode, we're going to work on making a fish farm, because we got to fill up all these chests. And obviously, we have a few diamonds, and that's not going to fill it in. I mean, we have 10 diamonds. Come on, it's not going to fill it in. So yeah, a fish farm would be nice so we can get some nice enchantments. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to prepare to set up Chili's door in just a second. The new design that I was talking about. So this is what it's gonna look like in the wall. So imagine this is his like floor level, and then this is his bottom level. So how this works, if you haven't seen the last episode, is you just press the button, you fall through, and it closes up behind you, and then you go back in here, press the button, and you can just fly out over there. So this works on this little bit of a piston door. That's a really simple one. It just requires 3 blocks and a, I was almost called it a sticky piston. Well, it does require 3 sticky pistons, but also a repeater on 2 ticks, piece of redstone dust, and that's it. That's all you need for this whole door. So it's a really nice door, and I used it over here. As you can see, the purple is the mechanism for the door. So we'll have this firing into this block, which should power this block over here. Basically just a bunch of repeaters and stuff to do timings. This pink area goes down to the bottom, so this happens when you press the button down here, and it fires you up. And then this button powers this. Basically, it's powered from this torch. So no matter if you press the button at the bottom or right here, this torch is going to get inverted, the door opens, and the sticky piston slime block will only fire if you press it down there. So it's a good design. It works very well. As you can see, we press the button, we get fired up, and same thing. So that's how it works, and we're going to build one of these in Chili's base in just a second. But before we do that, I'm just going to quickly show you what it's going to look like in his house. So this is a similar house to what I built in last episode. So we're going to quickly press the button. I kind of hit it under the chest here. That's not how you press a button. There we go. You're going to fall through. And once we fall through, we'll fall into his bottom area. And then we will be able to go onto the slime block, get fired up, and it'll close up right behind us, We'll be up here, and we'll be on our merry way to exit our house and do whatever we need to do. So anyways, I'm going to build this quickly, and I'll be back. And I've already started the door, so as you can see, there's a bit of an area here that's been exposed. But this is the door itself, and I don't have a pickaxe, so I'm going to have to craft one of those in just a second. But yeah, this is what the door looks like. It'll have a piston door like I showed you earlier on. This is going to break. Let me quickly craft a crafting table first. Seems like I craft crafting tables way too much because I forget about my stuff all the time, which is kind of not good, but yeah, we'll deal with that. Okay, so we're going to dig down a little bit more because we're going to need some room for the redstone circuits, but they're not too complicated. They're just a bunch of repeaters and stuff like that. So we're going to need to build up some columns over here. Yeah, some columns over here, and then we're going to need a repeater over here. Repeater running this way, and then we'll have a piece of redstone dust going that way. I think this should be, yeah, this should be like this. And then I think it's a, okay, I'm getting confused already. It's okay, I'm gonna have to check back. I don't remember how to build this. Okay, well, I guess it's time to test it again because I've just finished up fixing everything up. And it should work perfectly fine, so if you press this button, it should open up, launch us up over here. That was just me not going forward, so we gotta go a little bit forward when we launch up. Everything closes up behind, and then if we want to go back down, we'll press this button, and we get launched down here. Perfect. Okay, so we're done with this, which means we're done with the episode, so thank you guys for watching today's episode. It was a little bit of an underwhelming one. We didn't get a bunch done, but we did get Chili's door done, and I'm expecting a bit of a payment from him, hopefully, because of those blocks. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode. Also, thank you for sticking around if you made it this far in the video. I really do appreciate it. These episodes do take some time to create, so it's amazing if somebody actually watches these. Alright guys, well thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I did spend a lot of time making it, and I really enjoyed it as well. So anyways guys, I'm out. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.